Good day, viewer. Welcome to Sport News on Flip Rugby, cricket, lawn tennis, basketball, and the likes. I'm your host, Wilfred. Stay with us as we bring you updates on these sports-related issues. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share. Let us know what you feel about this sports news. Let us know what you feel under the comment section below. Thank you, our subscribers, for sticking with us always. Don't forget, Flip TV is the place to be. Moving straight on to the headline. Kylian Mbappe to earn 635 million per week yearly at Real Madrid. PSG and France superstar Kylian Mbappe is said to be offered a deal worth an incredible 15 million euro after tax yearly, plus an additional 14 million sign-on fee at Real Madrid. Mbappe's contract would see him paid around 137,000 euros rather each day. To break it down, 15 million euro a year, 4.2 million euro a month, 961,500 euro a week, 137,360 euro an hour, 995,040 euro per minute, 1.58 euro per second. You must agree with me that Kylian Mbappe's contract at Real Madrid, if he eventually is unveiled at Real Madrid, is a whooping sum. It's a huge amount of money. Let us know what you think about this Kylian Mbappe signing for Real Madrid. Yes, he's at PSG now, even though he's taking charge, even as Messi is there, he's still taking charge over Messi in PSG. But yet, Real Madrid, likes of Real Madrid and other top clubs have been on the edge to sign this Ace France superstar. Let us know what you think about Kylian Mbappe moving from PSG to Real Madrid. Moving on to the next news. PSG crash out of French Cup to Nice on penalties. Yes, you heard me right. The almighty PSG, Paris Saint-Germain, including the likes of Neymar, Messi, and of course Kylian Mbappe, they were knocked out to Nice on penalties. Goalkeeper Marcin Boca made 2 saves in the shootout as Nice eliminated holders Paris Saint-Germain 6-5 on penalties after a goalless draw in the last 16 French Cup tie on Monday. Yes, they had a French Cup tie on Monday. The last 16 it was goalless, yet they went to penalties and they lost. Boca is on loan at Nice from PSG and stopped efforts from Leonardo Paredes and teenager Xavi Simons in the shootout to end PSG dominance in the cup, which they had won in 6 of the past 7 seasons. They've won 6 of the past 7 seasons consecutively, PSG, and it's their keeper that they gave out on loan to Nice that caused them this damage. PSG now are out of the cup French time. This will be the first time PSG will be failing to make the final since 2011. Nice will now host Marseille in the qualification after the draw was conducted earlier on Monday. The home side laid siege to the Nice goal after an incident-free first half at the Parc des Princes, and there was numerous chances in the second period for Julian Draxler, for Marakadi, for Lionel Messi, Marco Verratti, and Kylian Mbappe after he came in as a substitute. But the closest PSG came was when the defender Preston Kimpembe had an effort cleared just short of the line as he almost steered the set piece into Nice goal in the 71st minute. The visitors, who are second in the League One standings behind the Parisian club, had 2 counter-attack chances for Justin Kluivert blocked. In next week quarterfinals, the 2 4th division giant killers Bagrak and Vassell will draw against each other, while the other 2 tiles sees a top flight team host League 2 oppositions. Nantes are at home to Bastia, and Monaco take on Amiens. Yes, the French Cup tie they played on Monday, PSG were knocked out. The likes of Lionel Messi, Kylian Mbappe are no more in the competition, even though this is the first time they failed to make the final since 2011. Unfortunately for them, they were knocked out yesterday by their own lone goalkeeper. He caught 2 of the penalties. The match ended the stalemate. The goalkeeper caught 2 of the penalties. Let us know what you think about PSG leaving the quick and unfortunate exit of PSG leaving in the French Cup tie. It's very, very disappointing for the PSG fans, Paris Saint-Germain fans worldwide. Moving on to our next headline. Arsenal cancels AUBAMEYANG'S contract ahead of Barcelona move. Arsenal cancel contract ahead of Barcelona move of Patrick AUBAMEYANG. It's no longer news that Patrick AUBAMEYANG is not happy at the England's club Arsenal when Mikel Arteta, the head coach, has refused to play him due to one or two reasons best known to Arteta. AUBAMEYANG has since then found less playing time in Arsenal, having to move on to Barcelona as a free agent. Now we'll look at the news in details. Arsenal have reportedly cancelled Emerick AUBAMEYANG's contract, with the player set to join Barcelona on a permanent deal. AUBAMEYANG will sign for the La Liga Giants as a free agent, according to Sky Sports. The Gunners have been trying to offload the 32-year-old who is on 350,000 euro a week after £350,000 a week after manager Mikel Arteta stripped him off the captaincy in December following a disciplinary issue. Like I said earlier on, Arsenal will save around £25 million in wages with AUBAMEYANG's departure. Maybe they can use this money to acquire more players, who knows. But his exit means there are just two recognized strikers at this club, with both Nketiah and Alex Lacazette out of contract in the summer. AUBAMEYANG's move to Barca have looked off earlier on deadline day after talks broke down over the financial part of the deal. But it is understood that AUBAMEYANG, who flew out to Barcelona on Monday morning, took a significant pay cut to facilitate the move. Yes, AUBAMEYANG to Barcelona. His contract in Arsenal has been terminated ahead of his move to Barcelona. Let us know what to think about AUBAMEYANG, Arsenal moving to Barcelona. You know, he has not been happy since the head coach Mikel Arteta stopped him from playing due to disciplinary issues. He has been fumbling, according to the coach Mikel Arteta. Let us know what you think and why you feel this move for Patrick AUBAMEYANG is better off for him. Will he have a bright future in Barca? Will he have a space to shine in Barcelona? Will he have the urge to perform as a deadly striker, a clinical striker, a finisher, and a poacher, a goal poacher at Barcelona? Let us know what you think in the comment section below. Don't forget, it's still sports on Flip. Moving on to the next headline. Manchester United selling Greenwood shirt online as Nike suspends relationship with England international following allegations. It's no longer news that Mason Greenwood in Manchester United have been having certain allegations concerning him and a girl that he held hostage in his room, and having malicious intentions against the girl. Now moving into the news in details. Manchester United have stopped selling Mason Greenwood shirts online, and Nike has announced a suspension to its working relationship with the forward following disturbing allegations made against the England international. The 20-year-old was suspended by Manchester United on Sunday, January 30th, after images and voice recordings of alleged offences were circulated on social media. Greater Manchester Police has also confirmed that the man in his 20s has been arrested on suspicion of rape and assault. Greenwood's shirt has been removed from sale from the club's online store following the allegations. Customers cannot currently select the 20-year-old's name as an option for the back of products, and it can no longer be seen on the list of players on the club's offline official shop. A search for his name on the page returns the result. Your search for Mason Greenwood did not match any products. A spokesperson for the sportswear giants told reporters that, and I quote, "We have suspended our relationship with Mason Greenwood. We are deeply concerned by the disturbing allegations and will continue to closely monitor the situation." Statement from Man U on the allegation. Manchester United have come out to also clear the air on the allegations regarding the star boy Mason Greenwood. And they said, the Premier League club said on Sunday, and I quote, "We are aware of images and allegations circulating on social media. We will not make any further comments until the facts have been established. Manchester United does not condone violence of any kind." The Red Devils later added, Mason Greenwood will not return to the training or play matches until further notice. A statement made by local authorities said, and I quote, Greater Manchester Police were made aware earlier today of online social media images and videos posted by a woman reporting incidents of physical violence. An investigation was launched, and following inquiries, we can confirm a man in his 20s has since been arrested on suspicion of rape and assault. He remains in custody for questioning. Inquiries are ongoing. End of quote. GMP added, as an investigation continues, detectives have been granted additional time to speak to a man in his 20s who is being held on suspicion of rape and assault of a woman. Inquiries are ongoing, and the victim is being offered specialist support. We remind people to avoid any commentary or sharing of images that could compromise the victim's right to lifelong anonymity or risks prejudicing a life investigation with active proceedings. Yes, Mason Greenwood have been accused of several dealings with a young lady, a young lad doing wonders in Manchester United. Mason Greenwood, just 20 years old, accustomed with several claims of assaulting a lady and whatnot he did to the lady, but investigations are still ongoing. Let us hope that this is not true, even though the lady has come out with voice recordings, with videos, with pictures to back up these claims. If you're just joining us, you're welcome to Sports on Flip, Sport News on Flip TV. Here we talk about everything sports, from football to soccer to rugby to cricket, everything sports. We've talked about PSG exit from France. We've talked about Kylian Mbappe's earning whooping some. We've talked about a whole lot. Make sure to watch the live replay when it ends. I'm still your host, Wilfred. Moving on to the next news. Sadio Mane, the Liverpool star, underlines his important role for Senegal of AFCON 2021. It's no longer news that Senegal are in to the next round of the AFCON 2021, and it's going to be a tough clash. The likes of Sané have come out to underline his important role for Senegal of AFCON 2021. Now the news in details. The 29-year-old reveals his readiness to give everything for the Lions of Teranga after they reached the last four of the competition. Liverpool forward Sadio Mane has revealed how he is ready to play everywhere for Senegal at the African Cup of Nations in Cameroon. Despite the major doubts that he could have missed the quarter-final game against Equatorial Guinea, owing to an injury sustained in the game against Cape Verde in the round of 16. The 29-year-old featured and played a key role as the Lions of Teranga cruised the 3-1 win in that match. Goals from Famara Dio, from Coyote, and Ismail Assar, the Watford player, helped Senegal to beat the Inzalang National, who pulled the goal back courtesy of Jamaica Sam, but it was not enough to help them progress at Amadou Stadium in Yaoundé, Cameroon on Sunday. It was Mane who set up Diadel for the opening goal. I quote, "It is my job to be ready to play everywhere. I have to do it because I think it's really important for me," Mane said, as quoted by BBC Sports Africa. "It is important for the boys to make sure we win the game. So to win, you have to do everything and make all the sacrifices necessary." On whether Senegal's display against the Nzalang National was their best ever so far in the 33rd edition of the competition, Mane said, and I quote, "I think all the games for me are the best, of course. I know people always look for nice football, try to create chances and score, and that's normal. But as a football player, you can't expect this all the time. Doing this without winning makes no sense." The West African side finished as runner-up in the last edition, held in 2019 in Egypt, after losing 1-0 against Algeria in the final, and Mane thinks his side must continue to improve if they are to grace another final. I quote, "We have enough time to prepare, see the videos and improve because it is important," end of quote. Mane continued. Meanwhile, Senegal Football Federation President Augustin Senghor is confident the Lions of Teranga can go further than the semi-finals and clinch the trophy, but to the final and win our first AFCON. "We continue to work hard to play with talent, but also with humility, respecting all our opponents," Senegal is increasing its level match after match, and this is important because the first game people were saying we're not scoring many goals, but today we scored 3 goals. End of quote. Yes, Sadio Mane has come out to say he must give everything, not just by reaching the semi-final, but going to the final and clinching the trophy. Is it going to be an all Liverpool final because the likes of Egypt are still in the final, and Mohamed Salah, his club teammate, is still in the road to chase the African Cup of Nations? Still sport on Flip. If you're just joining us, we'll talk about everything sport, from football to cricket to rugby to basketball to everything regarding sports. Don't forget to always like, subscribe, and turn on your notification button if you have not done that already. If you're just joining us, this is Sport on Flip. I'm your anchor, Wilfred. Don't forget to like, subscribe us. We'll do everything for you. Forget to always follow us for more updates and more frequent updates on sports, news, and the likes. Moving on to the last headline for today, basketball. Stephen Curry, basketball fans, the basketball lovers, this is for you. Stephen Curry scores 21 of his 40th in fourth quarter. Warriors top Rockets. Yes, Stephen Curry capped a super January with an offensive masterpiece Monday night against the Houston Rockets that served as a reminder of just how dangerous he can be. He scored 21 of his 40 points in the fourth quarter to lead the Golden State Warriors to a 122-108 win. Much had been made about his shooting slump, and his average this month entering Monday's game had fallen more than 6 points from the 27.6 points he averaged in December. All the talk didn't bother the superstar because he said nobody's harder on him than he is on himself. And these are his words, and I quote, "It is the gift and the curse of the bar that you have set." He said, "You get all the praise when things are going well, and obviously it is something to talk about when I don't meet that level. It is not so much the commentary, because when I walk off the court, I am the first one to judge the way that I played." He continued, "And I understand when I don't meet that level, and try to deal with the frustration when that happens over a consistent period of time." End of quote. Curry sparked the Warriors to their 6th consecutive win, while Houston extended his skid at home to 11 straight games. Stephen Curry capped a super January with an offensive masterpiece Monday night against the Houston Rockets that served as a reminder of just how dangerous he can be. He scored 21 of his 40 points in the fourth quarter to lead the Golden State Warriors to a 122-108 win. Much had been made about his shooting slump, and his average this month entering Monday's game had fallen more than 6 points from the 27.6 points he averaged in December. All the talk didn't bother the superstar because he said nobody is harder on him than he is on himself. The Warriors were clinging to a 4-point lead in the fourth when Curry scored the next 5 points to make it 103-104 with 4 minutes left. He made a basket in the lane before hitting a 3 from the corner to allow Golden State to pull away. I quote, "We have seen Steph do that a million times," Coach Steve Kerr said. It was bound to happen, even though it has been a couple of weeks or whatever. Not surprising, but fun to see him shake free and have a game like he did." End of quote. Curry made 7 3-pointers with 4 in the fourth quarter and had 9 assists and 5 rebounds. His 21st fourth quarter points were the highest of his career. Wow. He knew he was in the zone in the fourth quarter, but said that he always feels like he is capable of getting hot like he did in that game. "You always feel like the next shot is going to start that vibe," he said. "It is no secret I have been shooting the ball recently, but the confidence is always there, and it only takes after he hits a buzzer beater to give the Warriors a 105-103 win over the Rockets on January 22nd. I quote, "I told him after the game that I am tired of seeing him. End of quote. Rockets coach Stephen Silas said of his past game chat with Curry. "I don't want to see him anymore." Andrew Wiggins added 23 points for the Warriors, and Klay Thompson had 14. The Rockets, who lost their 4th straight game overall, were led by Christian Wood's 24 points and 13 rebounds. He had a great first half, piling up 17 points, but cooled down after the break. Despite Houston's struggles this season, Silas has been encouraged by the attitude his young team has shown. I quote, "There's been very, very few times I haven't felt like we played hard on very, very few times where I felt like we haven't had the fight," he said. "Our character and our grit show up pretty much every night." A 10-3 spot by the Rockets, capped by a 3 from Garrison Matthews, got them within 5 points. With about 8 minutes left in the game, Houston cut it to 4 on another 3 by Matthews later in the fourth. But Curry scored 5 quick points to extend to 108-99 with less than 6 minutes remaining. But the Rockets scored the next 5 points with a 3 from Kevin Porter Jr. to cut it to 4 again. Houston got within 3 in the third quarter before Curry took over. Golden State had a lead of 74-65 with about 5 minutes left in the period. Porter made a shot for Houston, about Golden State responded with the next 11 points, an 11-2 run, and was down 87-78 entering the fourth. Thank you very much. This is where we draw the curtain on sport news on Flip. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. This sport news, this is where we bring to you everything sports related, from football to soccer to rugby to cricket to the long tennis to everything sports related. Today we looked at Kylian Mbappe earning a whopping sum of 635 million naira per week yearly at Real Madrid, even though he is yet to be unveiled. We talked about PSG crashing out of the French Cup to Nice on penalties. A sad day for Mercy, sad day for the likes of Neymar, the likes of Verratti, and the likes of Jurgen Draxler. Arsenal cancels AUBAMEYANG'S contract ahead of Barcelona's move. Patrick AUBAMEYANG is ready to move to Barcelona rather, cause his contract in Arsenal has been cancelled following in the lack of playtime Mikel Arteta gave to him due to disciplinary measures. And we looked at Manchester United stop selling Greenwood's shirts. We all know the controversy leading Mason Greenwood and the said girl in question. What is happening revolving around Mason Greenwood, the star boy in Manchester United. We also looked at Sadio Mane not undermining his role for Senegal of AFCON 2021. And our final topic was Stephen Curry scores 21 of his 40 in fourth quarter. Warriors top Rockets. Yes, this is where we'll come to the end of today's sport news on Flip TV. Don't forget, don't crack under pressure. My name is Wilfred. Keep watching Flip TV. Turn on your notification button, subscribe, like, share. Let us know what you feel about this sport and about all this catchy headline. Till I come your way next time, bye bye and stay